Is your home conducive to raise kids? My name is Okwemi Makonjola, and in the previous video, we talked about the importance of sex education to your children as parents, even if it's scary. But in this video, I'm going to be asking this question: is your home conducive? And the reason I'm saying this is because before we can even start having conversations with our kids, we need to check our family system. How is your home front like? So I'm specifically reaching out to parents who are in toxic relationships. So let's say, for example, in your family system, domestic violence applies. Daddy says one word, mommy will collect 2 slaps. I mean, if this is happening in your home, it is a no-no, and it is not conducive to raise your children in. So it's very important that you evaluate. If you're a father and you're watching this video, I know domestic violence goes 2 ways. Women abuse men, men abuse women. If you are already in that habit, please stop it, because this has a way of creating a generational pattern that will not end well for your kids. So please, let's take in account. Manage your conflict in a way that is respectful to both parties. So sometimes you might be angry with your partner, but put your vex, package it, keep it together and swallow it, right? So it's very important that we do not use derogatory statements on our partners, like in front of your kids. Why would you tell your wife, oh, you are stupid? Or wife, you say you're a foolish man? Please, those things, they have a way of damaging our kids, and they have a way of forming our children's vocabulary. I remember growing up, I've never heard my parents use words like stupid, foolish, you're an idiot. Those things never featured in my home, in my family. And even now, I'm a married woman, I'm a mom, those words do not apply in my family. And because of the way my parents raised me, it has trickled down in the way I'm raising my family. So imagine if you're in a home where domestic violence happens, or wife battery, or husband battery happens. It's going to transcend. The son will feel like, oh, daddy beats mommy, then that's how the system works. So when I get married, I can beat my wife too. Or a girl can feel like, oh, I hate men because this is the way my father treated my mother. Or a girl can grow up to say, yes, it's okay for men to beat women, and they are just correcting. Please, these things have a way of trickling down to the next generation. So put your home in order. And it's not just to raise your kids, it's also for both of you's mental health. And I say this, so if you're in a toxic relationship, I will recommend Family Planning Pro Max. You do not need to bring an additional child into a dysfunctional situation. It is unfair on the child. Please just stay on family planning. If possibly, just don't bring additional children, so that you don't get them involved in the garbage that you already have. Also, if there's conflict in your home, maybe you have conflict with your spouse, or you've been in traffic since morning, then you get home, then your wife now does something to annoy you. Dear brother, dear sister, take a deep breath and just keep whatever vex or anger inside. Then in privacy, you can go and say, babe, I don't like what you said, or something. Because sometimes you might feel like, oh, this argument might not escalate, and the children might be there. And maybe your wife will say something, you will say something, then it will escalate, and your kids are there. So package that stress and just hold it together. And in privacy, you guys can talk it out. Also, one very key thing, if you're angry with your spouse, please do not pass it on to your kids. And do not get your children involved in your mess, right? Do not get your children in the middle of your argument. I know a lot of parents do this, where the father goes to the child and says, oh, your mommy did this, your mommy did that, your mommy did this. Please stop doing that. It is not their business. They did not ask to be born. They did not ask to be involved. So please get your children out of your drama. So remember, key point, do not get kids involved in your squabbles. Handle your matters privately, right? So if you're not married yet, this is me giving you free advice. Please do not do these things. So I hope this video has been able to help. Please manage your conflict in a way that it's not detrimental to your children. You can talk in private. If there are things that you need to talk about that would become heated arguments, please get some privacy to do these things. Let's create home settings that are safe for children. Let's create home settings that can help your children express themselves in a way that does not harm them. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.